You're watching Lohand. I am Lohand. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Echo show on Disney Plus. Just as a heads up, there will be no spoilers in this video. I haven't seen the show, and I don't intend on watching it because I'm not really into the MCU anymore. So if you're intending on watching the show, just know that there will not be any spoilers in this video. So just feel free to watch this before you watch the show. So yeah. So today I just wanted to talk about the Echo show, and it's really the whole show. It's really just confusing. Who was this show made for? Was it made for comic fans? Was it made for MCU fans? Was it made for just normies? I'm just a little confused. Because on one hand, it could be made for the MCU fans, but then you haven't really explored this character really much. And the synopsis of the show, it doesn't really seem like you're going to really explore her in this show. So I don't really know why anyone would be interested, any MCU fan would be interested in the show when you haven't really explored her in any other movie or show. She's been in one show, and it's Hawkeye, and I don't really know what role she played in Hawkeye. I watched it when it came out, and I don't really know what she did in that show. So I just was 2 years ago, and that show was forgettable on its own. But I'm just we haven't really explored this character in any other media. So, I guess the MCU fans wouldn't really be interested in this, right? Other than the fact that, Kingpin is in it, and Daredevil is in it, I guess that would make them interested in this show. But, if that was, okay, so, they made this show about Echo. They either did know that, Echo was not really the character that people would be interested in. They included Daredevil and Kingpin. Or they didn't know, and they just made the show about her because, whatever. If the reason why they included Daredevil and Kingpin is because Echo's not a really interesting character on her own, at least in the MCU incarnation, so they just put up these known characters to, get hype for it. If that was their whole goal, then why don't they just make a new Daredevil show, right? There's a new Daredevil show, allegedly, I guess. Oh, I guess it was confirmed. There's a new Daredevil show coming out. Daredevil Born Again, I think. Why not just make a Daredevil show instead of an Echo show? If you're just the whole thing, it's just that character right there. I know that character. I know that character. Why not just make a Daredevil show? It doesn't really make sense. It sort of feels like Echo's a gateway into a Daredevil show. But why not just make a Daredevil show? But if the show was made for the comic fans, I don't it's kind of the same reason as the MCU fans, because this character hasn't really been explored really much in the MCU. So, how do you expect people to be excited for this character that you haven't explored in any other media? And in Hawkeye, she played whatever role, probably wasn't, very important, because, I don't fucking remember. I don't even remember what she did. So, it couldn't be that important. So, how do you expect people to get excited for the show about this character that no one even knows anything about, right? Maybe the show intends to go into detail, but I haven't really seen any in the synopsis. I don't really see a hint of her past being explored, right? It might be one of those things where it's a pseudo origin story with an ongoing plot taking place in the current timeline of the MCU. Maybe it's kind of that, where it's mini snippets of her past with with the main story going on and in the back in the foreground. But if that's true, then if I was Echo fan, I'd rather see an origin story first and then a show about her. But we haven't even seen her origin story yet. So how am I supposed to know anything about this character if I don't really know who they are? I just don't get how they expected people to get excited for the show that people don't really know anything about the character as in terms of their MCU version. Because with the MCU, it's really a coin toss whether their origin story is comic accurate or just something completely fucking made up. But yeah, so it's kind of really hard to kind of confirm that her origin story is the same as in the comics. I hope it is. But it's not really confirmed. So if they're not giving me an origin story, then how am I supposed to know who this character really is? Again, their show could explore who this character is. But I'd rather see her origin story in another movie. I'm going to go see a movie about fucking movie about Daredevil. Who's that? I'm going to go see a movie about Daredevil, and like Echo's in it, and you see her past, or at least her past was alluded to, and it kind of got me like excited for an Echo show. But with Hawkeye, which is like the first appearance of Echo in the MCU, I don't think we really got that. So it's really hard to see like how like the Disney and Marvel Studios expected people to be excited for this character, but we really know nothing about her. You know, it's just really confusing. I don't know. Okay, so I just read the synopsis for the Echo show, and you know my point still stands about how it's like not like you never even saw her origin story, so like who would get interested in the show? But it's like more so because the show is about her family, but her family hasn't even been explored. Like why would I be interested in fucking Echo's family? I don't even know who Echo is. You know, there's like a little bit explored in the Daredevil show. You know, her as a kid. You know, her being the leader of the Tri-Suit Mafia, but like why, like you haven't really done a good enough job of getting me interested in the show, because like her backstory in the fucking Hawkeye show isn't really like, it doesn't really pertain to, you know, what's going on in the Echo show. So like, why should anyone be interested in fucking Echo's like great uncle? Right, like I don't even know who Echo is, you know, like it really just seems like this was like a backdoor pilot for the new Daredevil show, because fucking Daredevil's in it and Kingpin is in it, and the show is about Echo's family. Like it just seems like they wanted to have Daredevil and Kingpin in to like get people hyped for the Daredevil show, right? Which like people don't even need to get hyped for the Daredevil show. The Daredevil show has had hype since it ended on Netflix. Like, people have been wanting to see Daredevil come back since the show ended on Netflix, and Disney got the rights to the actual show. So, like, this show wasn't even, like, necessary if this was supposedly a backdoor pilot for the new Daredevil show. Like, hype has already been established for the Daredevil show. So, I don't really get why they had to use Echo as a backdoor pilot, if that is the case. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just assuming that is the case. But it doesn't really make sense otherwise, because, like, again, who is interested in Echo? We haven't even seen anything in her, and who cares about her family? Tell me who Echo is, you know, maybe include her in a movie, make her have, like, a central role in, like, a movie or something. Like, otherwise, I don't care, you know? I don't care. So, yeah, I just don't really know, like, who this show was made for, and why it was made. Because, like, no one cares about Echo. No MCU fan, no comic fan would really care about Echo in this format, because, you know, her MCU version hasn't been explored. You know, it could be different. You know, you don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea why they created this show. Not no idea. It just doesn't really make sense, the reason that they would create this show. Yeah. But that's about it, actually. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, give it a big old like, click the like button right below this video. And while you're at it, actually click the subscribe button. And while you're at that, go ahead and click my channel name and watch my other videos, because cool. But if you didn't like this video, also do the exact same things, actually. You should probably do that. But yeah. Shout out fuck off. Shout out to Cracked Trooper. Right? Shout out to Cracked Trooper and Solo Superset 525. Right? Shout out to those guys. But yeah. You've been watching Lowhand. I've been Lowhand. And if you keep listening, you can hear it for miles.